Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome. The 2026 World Cup is right around the corner, and wow, are we excited to guide you through what's going to be an adventure you will never forget. Get ready for a cultural journey like no other.
We are Mexa Balkaniko. Now, you might be thinking, Latin America and the Balkans? What's the connection? Well, you would be absolutely amazed. We started this project because of our passion for the surprising links between our cultures. The food, the love for life, the passion, it's all there. And with the world's biggest party coming to North America, we just knew we had to be your guides.
He's right about that. I'm Don Coco Calavera, coming to you straight from the heart of Northeast Mexico. Look, here's what we're all about. We're going to give you the real deal, an authentic look at the culture, the food, and the pure, unfiltered passion of this World Cup. We're not here for just the scores. We're here for the soul of the whole thing.
Okay, so let's jump right in. Here's our game plan for today. First, we'll look at the big picture of this totally historic three-nation tournament. Then, we are taking you straight to the heart of it all, Mexico. After that, we'll travel north through the US and Canada, and we'll finish up with your World Cup playbook, packed with pro tips to make your trip absolutely perfect. So, let's kick things off with what makes this World Cup so special. I mean, for the first time ever, we have 3 countries hosting. The scale is just epic. We're talking about an entire continent coming together for the beautiful game. It's a massive deal, and it's going to be an experience like nothing we've ever seen before.
So the games are happening all across Canada, the United States, and of course Mexico. Each one brings its own unique flavor to the party. But listen, if you really want to understand the passion, the real heartbeat of this World Cup, you have to start where football is basically a religion. You have to start in Mexico.
Así es. This is where the heart of this World Cup beats the loudest. Mexico, mi tierra, is the land of football legends. Pelé, Maradona, they didn't just play here, they became gods here. So, to really understand 2026, your journey has to begin in my homeland. And our first stop is the massive, vibrant capital, Mexico City. This isn't just another host city, you know. It holds a record that no other city on Earth can claim. It is the only city to host the World Cup opening match for a 3rd time. Just think about that. Welcome to the legendary Estadio Azteca. Now look, the official sponsor name is Estadio Banorte, but forget that. For every single person here, it is and always will be the Azteca. This place is built on volcanic rock, and I'm telling you, when 80,000 people scream goal, you can feel the ground itself shake. This is the altar where the football gods were crowned.
Okay, Don Cuco, that stadium sounds incredible, but come on, you cannot talk about Mexico City without talking about the food. What's the number one thing people have to try? Exacto, claro que no. You got it. The first thing you have to eat are tacos al pastor. You've got meat marinated in all these incredible spices, cooked on a vertical spit. That is the true flavor of the city. For the full experience, go to Salon Tenampa for mariachi and tequila. And if you want to dance all night, the legendary Patrick Miller is your spot. And hey, a pro tip, listen to me. The traffic is insane. Use the metro to get to the Azteca. It's cheap, it's fast, and it's part of the real Mexico City experience.
All right, from the capital, let's head west to our next stop, Guadalajara. This city has this really cool duality. On one hand, it's completely soaked in football history, but it's also a modern powerhouse, totally ready for the future of the game. It really is the tale of 2 stadiums.
Exactly. The story of football in this city is told through its 2 stadiums. You've got the historic Estadio Jalisco, a true monument to the game. It's where England's Gordon Banks made the save of the century against Pelé back in 1970. And then you have the sleek, modern Estadio Akron, built for 2026. It's the perfect picture of how Guadalajara respects its incredible past while looking straight into the future.
Oh, and the food here is just something else. You have to try the torta ahogada, the drowned sandwich. It's spicy, it's messy, and it is absolutely delicious. You wash that down with a tejuino, which is a fermented corn drink. And a little pro tip for you, after the games are done, book yourself a trip on the Tequila Express train. You will not regret it. And for our final stop in Mexico, we head north, way north, to my home region, to the industrial and mountainous city of Monterrey. They call it the Sultan of the North. It's a powerhouse of industry with a landscape that will honestly just take your breath away.
This is home, and this is our stadium, the Estadio BBVA, El Gigante de Acero, the Steel Giant. From your seat, you get this perfect, unbelievable view of our iconic Cerro de la Silla mountain. But the real soul of Monterrey, it isn't just in the stadium. It's outside, at the carne asada. For us, grilling meat is not just a barbecue. It's a ritual. It's how we connect, how we argue about football, and how we celebrate life. It is our culture.
So, as we journey north out of Mexico, you're going to feel the vibe of the tournament start to shift. We're moving from that intense, singular passion of Mexico into the diverse, multicultural centers of the United States and Canada. The heartbeat changes a little, but the love for the game, that stays the same.
That's right. The biggest tournament in the world is back on U.S. soil. The hype is absolutely real. First up, we're heading the East Coast, where some real powerhouse cities are waiting for us. And we start big in New York/New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. This place is just a monster. But listen, this is where it all ends. This is where the world champion actually gets crowned. July 19, 2026. You're going to want to circle that date. History will for sure be made right here. Okay, let's head down to Philly. You already know the fans at Lincoln Financial Fields are going to be wild. Next stop, Boston. You know, Gillette Stadium knows a thing or two about hosting the big games. And we're wrapping up the East Coast in Miami. Get ready for the style of Hard Rock Stadium. Okay, buckle up. We're heading right into the heartland of America. Let's go. First up, Dallas. And man, AT&T Stadium is just on another level. It's like something from the future. Then it's on to Kansas City. Arrowhead Stadium is literally one of the loudest places on Earth. It's insane. Now check this out. Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That roof is like nothing you've ever seen before. And we finish our tour of the Heartland in Houston, inside the massive NRG Stadium. All right, for our grand finale, we're going all the way out to the spectacular West Coast. And here we are, Los Angeles. SoFi Stadium is brand new, a modern marvel. Just incredible. June 12th, 2026. This one is huge. It's where Team USA kicks off their entire tournament. Heading up the coast to the Bay Area. Right in Silicon Valley, you've got Levi's Stadium. And we finish our tour in Seattle. Man, the noise at Lumen Field is going to be absolutely electric. So there you have it. 11 amazing arenas, coast to coast, all ready to make World Cup history. Everything is set for the party of a lifetime. So the only question left is, where are you going to be watching?
And our journey ends up in Canada's amazing multicultural hubs. In Toronto, at BMO Field, you will find one of the most diverse cities on the planet, and it has a huge, passionate Balkan community, which brings our whole Mexa Balkaniko connection full circle. Then, out west in Vancouver, the incredible nature surrounding BC Place is just a spectacular backdrop for the beautiful game. The atmosphere there is a little calmer, but believe me, it's no less passionate.
Órale.
All right, enough with the poetry. Let's get practical. This section right here is your playbook, so pay close attention, because this is the crucial information you need to get around this tournament like a local and not like a lost tourist.
So you can consider this your official kickoff guide to the 2026 World Cup. We have covered a lot, I know, but this is really just the beginning. We're already working on super detailed guides for every single host city, and we'll be sharing even more of our local secrets.
So you've seen the map now, but the real adventure, it's not just in the stadiums. It's in the streets, it's in the food, it's in the people. So the question is, are you just going to watch the games, or are you going to truly experience the culture of this World Cup? If you want that authentic journey, the hidden spots, the real flavors, you gotta follow Balkaniko. We'll show you the way. Don't miss out.